That is Jason Aldean, and try that in a small town. Oh, yeah.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., downtown Las Cruces.
Once again, it is time for our question of the day. Yeah, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. If you haven't had a chance to get up there, do it. It's a whole lot of fun, and you'd be surprised at what you can find up at the Farmers and Crafts Market downtown every Wednesday and Saturday. Well, let's see. Our question of the day today basically comes from my feeling pretty old over the weekend. There are lots of things that make us feel a little bit older, birthdays that kind of come on going like, what, they're that old? Or, just watching your friends' kids grow up. I mean, goodness, that always make me feel old. These little bitty kids that are just, well, they're not little bitty anymore. We'll put it that way. But it got me thinking about that, Would it be nice to be young again? Maybe even just for a day, a week, or maybe even, a month. So my question for you today is, if you could be any age for a day, a week, or even a month, like I said, what age would you choose? And maybe if you wanted to, you can give us a little reason why. I will be honest with you. I would love to go back to where I was about 40 years old. And you're going like, Gino, that's old. But when I was 40, I was in shape, working out, plenty of energy. I was healthier at the age of 40 than I was at the age of 20. Plus, supposedly I'm old enough and smart enough to recognize a few things at that age. I wasn't really, but, I'd like to think that I was. And, yeah, I would love to go back. And it's kind of scary because it's really not that long ago, but, things happen. But, yeah, I would probably go back to 40, and then I could really enjoy getting out there a lot more. Is that weird of me? I don't know if it is. But what about you? If you could be any age, maybe just for a day, a week, or even if you could do it for a month, what age would you choose? And if you wanted to, you can expand upon that and let us know why. That is our question of the day. Let me know your answers by giving me a call or a text at 575-523-KGRD. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, we are live on our social media pages as well, Facebook and YouTube, so you can leave your comments. Just got a text that said 100 just to see if we survived that long. Well, that's an interesting train of thought. I mean, being a head in a jar wouldn't be too bad, except have to rely on somebody else to feed you little fishy flakes. I don't know. It could be Derek. But 100, that's an interesting, like I said, an interesting thought there. But what about you, my friends? What age, if you could be any age at all, for one day, 1 week, or even a month, what age would you choose? Okay, good there. And we are exclusively up on our social media pages right now. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that would like to go maybe back to their, elementary school days. Why? Because the worst that's going to happen to you is that you'll get in trouble for not turning in your homework, right? For the most part, right? Or maybe it was just all the friends you had back in school in those days. Some people would like to go to their high school days. That would be a whole lot of fun. Or maybe even your 20s. That was actually a whole lot. I got to admit, that was actually a lot of fun. I mean, I moved here to Las Cruces when I was 25. So, yeah, those were some fun days for sure. Most of which I can't remember. But what age would you choose? Like I said, for me, I would say about 40 years old, because I was indeed healthier at the age of 40 than I was at 20. Working out, had lots of energy, and it was a whole lot of fun right there. Hector says, if I had to pick up, I'd go 21 and just see my grandma again. Yeah, that would be good to be able to go back. But that's going back in time. I'm saying if right now, this week, today or something, what age would you choose? But 21's a good age as well. allows you to do a few things, and a lot of people were probably a little bit healthier at 21 than they were at 40. But for me, it was the opposite. I really didn't start getting healthy until then. Kind of went downhill recently, but things happen. But yeah, I would go to the age of 40. But what about you? If you could be any age for just a day, a week, or maybe even a month, somebody's did somebody text me? Nope, just a notification. What age would it be? Yeah. And if you wanted to, you can expand upon that and give us a little bit of a reason why. But go ahead and let me know your answers for our question of the day. And Hector said also Summer Sam was good. It was good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Hey, 4 title changes, all that stuff right there. I'm a wrestling fan, have been for years. So yeah, it was pretty good. And Jelly Roll's performance was awesome. Cannot wait till maybe we get that song in our library. Ought to be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in and around the world these days. If you haven't heard the news, the band Aerosmith has officially announced their retirement from touring due to Steven Tyler's vocal issues. Now, I always love the way that they word these things because they are retiring from touring. Does it mean performances in general, or, maybe some single releases of music, because like George Strait's been retired for 10 years now, right? And every once in a while you get the, Houston and Austin shows and stuff like that, right? Let's see. Target is now locking up underwear to prevent shoplifting. Interesting news on National Underwear Day, because I did not think that would be one of the big theft items, but apparently it is. Let's see. Logitech is considering a subscription fee for its computer mice. Customers would pay a monthly fee for access to Logitech's top-of-the-line mice. Nope. I will go a budget mouse if I have to. Let's see. Dunkin' Donuts has unveiled a new line of Shrek donuts. Oh, this looks interesting. Iconic characters like Gingy and the Green Ogre. The new donuts are only available in Peru. Man, that's just not right. Let's see. Orange juice prices are soaring due to disease called citrus greening. And I'm sure that, Debbie is not going to help out with that one either. Let's see. And apparently AI struggles the most with Southern accents. Terms like y'all, fixin' to, hard for it to understand. And accents from New York City and New Jersey also pose some challenges. Good. Keep AI guessing in that respect. And believe it or not, you knew it was going to happen when the original Mickey Mouse went into the public domain. But Mickey Mouse-inspired horror film titled The Mousetrap will be released tomorrow. Not really happy about that, but what are you going to do? Well, let's see. We got a question of the day for today. Go ahead and give me a call or a text message, or just leave your comments down below and let me know if you could be any age for just a day, a week, or maybe even a month, any age that you could go back to. Not back in time, just like today, these days, what age would you be? Let me know your answers for our question of the day. Let's see. 50. 50 was a good one. Hector changed his mind. Yeah. If that's the case, he would 50 and see how it turns out. Yeah. And I'm just saying that every once in a while you feel old. Most of the time it's around your birthday, and it would be nice to kind of go back maybe a little bit. I'm only going back just a few years, just about 13, 14 years, and I would be pretty happy because I think I was looking pretty good at the age of 40. At least none of the hair was going gray at that time, so that was always a plus. Once again, let me know your answers for our question of the day. At what age would you go back to, if it maybe for just a day, a week or so? And it would be one of those things. And don't worry, I've got that coming up about a particular person's birthday. Don't worry, I'll get it done. Let me know your answers, my friends, for our question of the day.